getting what you want. How do you get what you want? Why aren't you getting what you want? You're working so hard. Why is it not happening? Why are they getting what they want? They're not working hard at all. So that's the mystery of life, right? Why am I busting my ass trying to get something and I'm not? While other people just la 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 into the world and they get what they want. Oh, I could talk about this. So many different angles I can talk about. So as you may or may not know, I run goal setting groups, and we're about to start our summer session tonight online as we usually do. But the reason I love to do it is because I love seeing people go after what they want. There's two things that I found. When people say that they want something and they're not getting it, the one thing I find is that they don't know what they want, meaning they haven't declared it, meaning they haven't been specific enough. And two, they're not doing anything about it. They're just telling people about it or wishing about it or talking about it. Did I just say that? Doing all this other stuff. So from that, they're not actually doing what they want. If you're not getting what you want, you're probably not doing the things that are necessary in order to get what you want. Now hear me out, because I know a lot of you are busting your asses going, but I'm doing this and this and this and this and this. Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing in order to get what you want is like old school, outdated? What happened to my thumb? It's like old school, outdated, and it's not going to get you what you want. Or that doing these things are things that somebody else told you that you need to do in order to get that thing that you want. This is what I want people, this is like my life's mission, to remind you that you are a channel of wisdom. We've all got it. If you're a human being on this planet, you've got it. There's no denying it. There's no saying that this person has more wisdom than I do. The only difference is, if we're not feeling it, it's because we're blocking it. We're blocking it with stories. We're blocking it with noise in our heads. We're blocking it with comparisons. So that's a big one. So say you do know what you want, and you go and you research and you're having a lot of fun with this, we'll call it manifestation way of getting what you want. And you'll find a lot of things there. There may be vision boards, journaling, what do you call it? Affirmations. Those are all great. What I like about those is that they get a person real specific about what they want. The problem is when people don't do anything beyond that, right? Years ago, I did the, what do you call it? The Artist's Way. And what I loved about it is that the Artist's Way did guide you through all these exercises of freeing up your mind and making these things specific. And what it really does, I think at its core, is it opens up the reader to possibilities they had never seen before. That's really what it is. So like along my journaling, I wrote something like, I really want to go on a bike marathon or like countryside, go whatever, sort of, not a marathon. I want to go like an extended bike tour. That's what it was. I thought of like beautiful nature and, me wearing a sunbonnet and just stopping at little quaint shops and getting a lot of exercise. So, I wasn't specific enough. But what opportunity led me to was a breadcrumb trail. And I could go into detail. But what I ended up doing within like less than 3 months was going on something. Back then they called it the Twin Cities to Chicago AIDS Ride 2. So it was this huge ass, is it a marathon? Bike trek. It was over 550 miles. I rode my bike from St. Paul, Minnesota to Chicago, Illinois over the course of 5.5 days. That is one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. But what happened, the reason I ended up doing that was not because I had a goal to do that. It's because I followed the breadcrumbs.